Okay, this is going to be a weekly recap from the 3rd day of April to the 7th day, although I do have that new job, so I will be trading less. I will just be trading Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. At least that's the goal, and I'll have Monday and Friday be a day that I'm at work and I'm not able to trade. I'm still going to keep going. It's not going to stop me, but I can try to use this as a benefit rather than a hindrance where maybe I'm trading less because I'm having less days that I can trade, but I can focus better on the days that I do trade and I'm not burnt out or worn out from it. And I can also try to consider longer term setups that could maybe allow me to be profitable in that sense. Now that I'm actually, in a way forced to consider stuff like that. Let's look at the first trade, and only 3 trades. I made just $4. 2 of them worked out. One of them didn't work out. Let's look at SCYX on the first day of April. Alright, the first day is going to be right here. I guess this is the first day. I might have the wrong day because it just jumps from, the 31st to the 3rd day. I'm going to assume this was on the 3rd day because it wouldn't make sense if it was on the first day because that would have been a Saturday. It was definitely on the 3rd, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. And I need to zoom in right here as well. This is the 3rd day right here. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I was in at 9:32 at 3:01, and this was a morning previous high breakout. Very simple setup. 9:32 was right here, and I got in at 3:09, I believe. And why? Because the previous day high was 3:10, and when it was looking like it was breaking above it, maybe it did break above it, and then it came back a little. I got in, and the goal was there for it to continue to do a morning spike after breaking that level, and maybe even squeeze if it's super nice. I got out at 9:34. My average was 3:16, so that was around here when I saw my last piece, and my average being 3:16. Yeah, it did get as high as 3:19, but I guess I got out because it probably broke an uptrending trend line. At least that's how I should trade it, but maybe I saw something scary with this. Yeah, maybe because I had that little flash right here, I considered selling. Let's take a look at my notes to see if there's anything else that I go over with this trade. I also didn't like the news, so that's also a good reason why I could have considered selling a bit too early. But I do like how even though this one didn't have the best news, it did allow it to be a squeeze, and it did get as high as the 370s later towards the end of the day, which isn't bad at all. And a big difference from where I got in with that in mind. Yeah, almost a 20% move. Let's look at BURU on the 5th. 5th day is going to be here, so like a big gap up day, but nothing really significant over a longer period of time. This thing just sold off. I was in at 9:33 at 6:19, and this was a morning VWAP hold. 9:33 was right here. This green candle, and just to go over it, that was at 6:19. So I got in it near the top, and why? Well, it was up in theory with good news and everything, and it was not just breaking above it, but it was holding above it, and even opened this candle here at 9:34 above this level of VWAP, which was around 610. And the goal was that now that it is holding it, it can try to continue to uptrend and make a move towards the upside. I got out at 9:34 at 6:088, so right here was 9:34, 6:088, so I got out roughly around here. And yeah, it just went back under VWAP. I got out of it, and it was good that I stuck to my plan, even though I did try to bounce back and try again. It still wasn't as high as my sell, and it got much lower into the 520, so this setup did not work out at all. Really good news, I just didn't uptrend. Let's look at LMNL at the 5th of April, which is going to be here. First green day, not too bad. definitely something that can try to run longer. And let's highlight the fifth, which is going to be right here. I was in at 956, 638. Reversal long, so not a very crazy setup. Just right here at 956, 638. Why? Well, I just thought it was going to turn around after downtrending, and I was right. In this case, it did uptrend a little, just a little, but it did after breaking this low, which is kind of toxic. Actually get to VWAP, and then after another dip, it got well above it. So let's look at my sell, 959 at 649. So yeah, I just sold this one pretty quickly. I guess I just didn't like how it wasn't looking like it was going to just continue the uptrend. It just kind of hung around there, and that's what ended up being the case at 649. And yeah, it did sell off, but it did kind of uptrend some more. And let's just see what best case scenario would have been, which is 680, I think. Okay, so like 7% move, not bad. So there was some potential. Some of the setups here didn't really work out, at least not really when I was in it. But minus this one. This one didn't work out at all, but it could have been more profitable. That's pretty much it for this weekly recap right here. And I should be attempting to trade the next day, which is Tuesday.